January 12th when the earthquake hit. And this is like a Haitian story that, I don't know if it's true or not, but all the Haitians believe so. It has a lot of power. But 200 years ago, Haiti was pretty much a slave nation. It was a slave nation. They were under an extremely oppressive government, and we're in a really bad place. And a group of the Haitian people came together and decided to make a pact with the devil to serve him for 200 years with voodoo if he would set them free from this oppressive government. I hope that some of you can see the irony of that situation. But so they made this pact with the devil, and soon after, the government that was in place at the time fell, and the Haitians started practicing voodoo widespread. It was a huge religious center for voodoo. The last year of that pact, according to the stories, was last year, and the Haitians would tell you, if you were there and it was their last year, it was told by many Haitians that this is the last year. This is when the pact ends. At the same time, last year was also the first time in Haitian history that 200 pastors from all over the country got together. Excuse me, because I'm still got together to pray and fast for 5 days over a time called Carnival, which is a big voodoo celebration. They prayed and fasted together for 5 days, and their main prayer, ready for this, was that God would shake the foundations of their nation. That's insane. So this was their prayer. January 12th, the earthquake in Haiti, and the devastation from a physical perspective, when you see it, is shocking. There's rubble everywhere, there's garbage everywhere, there's no way to control it, because there really isn't any government anymore, because most of the government died in the earthquake. It's insane, and a lot of people think that Haiti was not prepared for a situation like this. It does not have the infrastructure. There's no way they will be able to handle it. But the beautiful thing is that when the earthquake happened, the Haitians' immediate response was to turn to Jesus and pray. It's like a scene from the first century church. People came to Jesus by the thousands, and it's amazing what is going on there. The Haitians, the amount that they lost is something that I can't even wrap my head around. Everyone lost their homes, and the people who didn't are afraid to go in them. You will not meet a single person who has not lost friends and family. They lost all of their possessions, and they're still rejoicing because of what God has done. Not despite the earthquake, but because of it. And they've been stripped of everything they have, and they're so thankful that the Lord loves them as much as He does. That's something that's hard to describe. Excitement about Jesus. The worship services I went to, the dancing and the singing put Joe's to shame. I've never been so tired in my entire life than I was praising the Lord with the Haitians. They are so excited, and all they want to see is Jesus come back. And it's through them that I really have to experience the love of God. Not that I haven't experienced the love of God before, but I think I have this idea that we serve this peaceful, peaceful, calm God. We don't serve a God that gives sidearm hugs and kisses on the cheek. That's not our God. We serve a passionate and mighty God who literally will move mountains to bring people back to Him. That's crazy. He's so excited for people to be coming back that He will spare no expense for them. And I've never seen this understood more than the Haitian people. A really wise man once said that, a friend of mine said that, if there's a single day that I go more excited about what's going on that day than I am that Jesus would come back, there's something wrong with my heart. And how often am I excited that Jesus might come back today? That doesn't happen. I just don't think about it. And the Haitian people long for it. Never seen. They just want to see Jesus every single day because they know this world's got nothing, absolutely nothing. And I think that's how God changed me the most, as I came back to the things that I found fulfilling before, like simple things like TV. I used to watch a lot of TV. Simple things like that, literally has no value. I can't even get through a whole TV show anymore because I just can't do it. God has totally changed my heart. in so many ways. And the BC guys can attest to this. I am the opposite of a morning person. I hate mornings, I hate waking up, all of that stuff. And seriously, since coming back from Haiti, I am pumped to wake up early to spend time with Jesus. And that is 100% not me. That is so God. It's really a bizarre feeling. But our God is so good, and He loves so powerfully that I really want to express that and to challenge you guys to the things that I saw in the picture. That's sorry. So I have two main challenges for you guys. The first one is a little bit radical, and I want you to consider it anyway. I think you should go. No joke, there's a lot of people that tell you really scary things about Haiti, and there were sacrifices, and I did get sick a couple times. Really sick a couple times. But you know what? Every time I got sick, were days that I spent completely surrounded. First, I was supported and loved by the Christians on my team. But more importantly, I spent that time like engulfed by God, and it was wonderful. And I even remember thinking when I was sitting there itching my 160 mosquito bites that I had an allergic reaction to, there is not a second of this that I would give up, because I love spending a whole day reading my Bible. I'm not a Bible reader. Like, that's totally God changing my heart, and I want you guys to see that. So if you think there's a part of you that God may be calling to go to Haiti, I ask you and I beg you to pray about it, because a lot of people go down there to bless the Haitians and to do good things for the Haitians, which is great. You know, like, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. Trust me, the list can go on forever. Physical needs are big. But I think right now is the time that God is blessing the Haitians for Haiti. And I would really love to see every person in this room see the awesome love of God through the Haitians. And I know it's not a possibility, so first I would ask you to pray about that, and second, I would ask you to pray that God would shape the foundations in your life. Which is a scary prayer request after telling you what happened to the pastors in Haiti. And it's something that I still struggle with doing. But let me tell you, there's so many things that we're fulfilled with now that is so not anything compared to how much God wants for us to be fulfilled. There's a lot of risk in praying that request, because God answers just about every time. So you may be stripped a little bit of things that you find secure and things that you think you love right now, but I promise you, you will be filled with so much more than you ever could have expected. So those are my two challenges. I would love to talk to you more if you want to. Please come talk to me, especially if you're considering going to Haiti. I will be there this summer too, so I'd love to see you. And I will leave it with